it is your first time getting a Brazilian wax, you're thinking about getting a Brazilian wax. You're wondering. You hear so much about it. You see the memes, you see the posts, you hear people talking about it, but you yourself have never, ever had a Brazilian wax. Girl, you don't know what you're missing. If you want to know the ways in which you can have a successful Brazilian wax experience with any waxer, then make sure to stay tuned to this video. Welcome back to Wax and Q&A with your favorite waxestician, Reese Wright. In today's video, I am going to help you calm all of your anxiety about Brazilian waxing. So if you have never had a Brazilian waxing ever in your life, this video is for you. Brazilian wax is so freeing. To somebody who is way on Pluto and have never ever heard of a Brazilian wax and want to know what that is, come on, let me tell you. A Brazilian wax is when you add wax to your girly parts. That is what a Brazilian wax is. It is a wax session, hair removal session in the nether regions. Why would somebody want to do that to themselves, you may wonder? Well, for a number of reasons, but I'm going to name a few. Some women are prone to ingrown, which means they get a lot of little hair bumps down there. For a lot of people, the hair can be thick and coarse in that area, curly, super irritating, does not feel good against the skin, and so they want to get rid of the hair. Some do it for aesthetically pleasing reasons, for themselves or for their mate. So there are all reasons. I don't know, whichever one of those categories you fit under. Either way, a Brazilian wax is very sanitary, it's very hygienic, so if you want to definitely just do it for that reason, that is a great reason. I like to educate women on getting Brazilian waxes because hair holds sweat, hair holds odor, hair holds oil. So when you have all of that going on down there, it can be unpleasant. So some women like to, again, for hygienic reasons, for sanitary reasons, they want to get rid of the hair to stay super clean, super fresh all the time. For whatever reason that you decide to get a Brazilian wax, now it's time to book your wax. The first thing you want to do is make sure that you are going to somebody that is not just popular, but experienced, okay? Because not everybody who has a license is really experienced in Brazilian waxes. I hate to say it, some people are great at doing leg waxes, some are great at doing arm waxes or face waxes, but Brazilian waxes in that area is a whole different ball game. So you want to get somebody who has really great extensive knowledge of waxing, and especially extensive knowledge of waxing in that area. Let your esthetician do the research, do the background checks, whatever you got to do to make sure that you're getting the right person, okay? Somebody that's you will feel comfortable with, not only, you want them to be able to do a good job professionally, but you want them to have the attitude, the mentality, the spirit that matches yours, that where you can feel comfortable, because you're going to be revealing a very intricate and delicate part of yourself. So you don't want somebody that's going to look at you and be like, and getting online and throwing slurs and all this stuff. You want somebody that has integrity. You want somebody that has dignity. You want somebody that has pride. So if they talking all kind of ratchet and ghetto and this, that, and the third, and just being totally unprofessional and under all the other posts, if you so happen to be one that comes in with a little something going on, or something abnormal, or something that just like your makeup looks different, or anything that may spark attention, you just happen to be the one. You don't know how they're going to carry that out online. So you definitely want somebody that got integrity. Also, there was a story about a professional that was posting a lady's personal stuff on her OnlyFans. So again, integrity definitely matters, okay? So once you do your vetting and you find somebody that you feel like you'll be comfortable with, they're knowledgeable, call them, talk to them, see how they're receiving to you, see their level of receptibility to you when answering your questions. If they seem like impatient and rushing and don't really have the time to, you know, explain to you and educate you, like just a little bit on, just a little bit. They don't have to give you a whole rundown, but just let you feel welcome when you call them, you know? So look for those signs as well. So now let's say we got past all of that. You found somebody. She pretty much gave you instructions. She emailed things to you. And now it's time to go into your wax appointment, or the days are drawing near. What can you do? What should you do? Don't panic, okay? There's no reason to panic. It sounds scary, it sounds painful, but you do not need to panic. So the first thing that you want to do for sure is to be exfoliating 2 to 3 times a week before your actual session. Use a glove, use a mitt, use a brush, you can use glycolic pads, any of those to exfoliate. This is going to help loosen up the hairs, and this is going to help make the wax experience more pleasant for you and for your waxer. So exfoliating and hydrating, keeping the skin hydrated, keeping the skin moisturized. When you take your shower, you put a little moisture back into the skin. Almond oil, sunflower seed oil, grapeseed oil, any oil that has a low to no comedogenic rating, which means it will not clog the pore. Next, you do not want to be taking any medications, supplements, vitamins, or anything that will thin the skin, thin the blood, or cause the skin to lift. This is antibiotics, this is steroids, this is any type of topical cream, any kind of topical acid, glycolic, like retinol, like Kojic, like vitamin A. You don't want to be on any active medications like Accutane, or anything, you know, like I said again, vitamin A. You don't want to be on any of those things that will cause the skin to lift, because you definitely don't want to be lifting. You want to lift the hair up, you don't want to lift the skin. You do not want to be lifting down there. We've exfoliated, we're not on any type of medications or any thinners. All right, so what can you do? Make sure you're showered and clean. You don't have to shower the day of. A lot of people do. I just believe that this will soften the skin up, maybe too much, maybe more than you wanted, and that can cause lifting as well. So the night before will be great, just to kind of give the skin time to just like recover from that softening bath, and the skin to kind of firm up a little bit more. But make sure you're clean. Make sure you smell nice. You don't have to be like, oh, I didn't do anything today, I knew you were going to take care of me. Don't do that to your wax. She's going to give you forms to complete. She's going to probably ask, you know, are you on any medications? Are you da-da-da? Are you da-da-da-da? So you're going to have that whole little rundown Q&A with her. Then she's going to escort you into a room. Here is where you will begin to get undressed. You remove everything from the bottom down. Some people give you a modesty cloth. I do. Some people don't. You may be laying on the bare table with everything bare, everything exposed. Or they may give you something to drape across your lap. Again, depends on the person. First, she's going to cleanse the area and dry the area. She may add a little drop of oil. She may add a drop of powder. It depends on their preference. I don't add anything. So then she's going to apply the wax, let it sit. And this is the method that you want to use to help with the pain modification or discomfort modification. Some waxes will count before they pull. Some will just apply, dry, and pull. So again, it depends on the person. I like to count down to let them know, hey, I'm going to pull it on 3. On the count of 3, I want you to exhale. I want you to breathe out. And so it goes 1, 2, 3. That's simple. 1, 2, 3. And if your waxer doesn't count, you can kind of feel when she's making a lift, she'll pluck, pluck, and you'll be like, okay, she's finna pull this. So when she get ready to pull, you go. So it's a quick motion. It's a pull motion, and then you breathing out. And what this does, it just confuses the mind and mixes the mind up a little bit, so it doesn't know. It tricks the mind, like, is that what I'm feeling my exhale, or is that something happening to my body? And then they're going to apply pressure really quick. So it's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Every time. Breathe out. Breathe out. I always tell my clients, breathe out. Breathe out if you need to, okay? After that, she's going to do like the top, she's going to do the sides, and then it gets to the labia. That's the part you're going to feel it, okay? So be sure to breathe out. And you know, it's not gonna be bad. Once they apply the pressure, the pain sensors start to calm. Hopefully they apply pressure. If they don't, ask them, hey, can you apply pressure? So that it can calm those pain sensors. After that, she's gonna give you your finishing products and you're good to go. So what do you want to do after waxing? Like literally, you're in the room. You can't, one, put your panties back on. You can't put your bottoms back on. I like to suggest you wear something soft and comfortable, like some leggings, no jeans, no thick material. So some soft leggings or furry leggings. Some people like to come with like little long dresses, so they don't even have to take off their clothes. They just lift the dress right on up. Those are like pro Brazilian wax clients. They come with a dress on, they getting out. Shouldn't take no more than 15-20 minutes, get that wax, and they gonna know about their business. Dress up, woo, dress down, and they out the door. So once you are, you know, fully dressed and you're ready to exit out, of course you will pay. And then she's going to give you your post-wax instructions, okay? So again, it's the same thing. It's like your pre-wax instructions. Exfoliate 2-3 times a week. Make sure you keep the skin moisturized. Also, you don't want to go jumping in any bodies of water. That includes the swimming pool, the ocean, the pond, or the bathtub, okay? So you want to give your skin 24 to 48 hours to rest and recover. No intercourse for 24 to 48 hours. Why? Because now you have this fresh, clean, new baby skin, and he didn't do nothing. Why do y'all want to right after? He's gonna want to. That's a whole nother conversation for another day. But make him wait 24 to 48. I know it's like a brand new car. You can't wait to test drive it, but wait. Give it 24 to 48 hours, okay? 24. If he can't wait 24, y'all. Don't do it the same hour. And definitely reschedule your follow-up. Don't get one wax and wait 8-9 weeks to come back, because you're gonna put yourself through that same circle all over again. The more often you go, the easier it gets. The hair gets thinner, it gets more scarce. If they're waxing you right, you should start seeing less and less and less and less and less hair over time. It should not be the same amount of growth every month. Now, I will say this. It takes about 3 to 4 wax cycles for the hair to kind of get on the same hair growth pattern. But after that, it should be decreasing. All right? And that is pretty much it. Follow up, follow your home care, listen to your wax esthetician, listen to your waxer esthetician, and you'll be good. And one thing my first time clients always say is, it wasn't that bad. And the feeling when you were done, girl, you're gonna walk different, talk different. You are gonna feel a level of lightness that you have never known before. You ain't never felt. It's gonna be a difference. It's gonna be a difference, and you're gonna like it. All right. So thank you so much. I hope this video was helpful, maybe a little entertaining. I don't know, but thank you so much for watching. Be sure to click that subscribe button. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok, and you can also follow me now on my personal Facebook, Every You See Right. Till next time, bye.